Jody, right now I'm at the corner of Treat and Gwinnett Streets, and take a look at this police presence. This is a really big story, guys. We actually have some live video. We've made it to yet another Saturday, and it's going to be beautiful. I'm going to stay out here throughout the morning. I'll try to get some more pictures and video. That's right, Don, I have my phone here. I've been tweeting and Facebooking. Well, if not today, you can get them signed up. Our Marla Rooker is live at the Bull Street Library. So, Marla, what do parents need to know? That's right, guys, and this is probably one of the most exciting, the cutest things you might ever see. Great day weather-wise, I think. So far, we can see out there, it looks all clear. And I'm still following breaking news of another possible attack planned in Europe. I've been following this all morning long. Some really important information. If you plan on flying in the next few days, here's what you need to know right now. Some breaking international news as it develops right now. We have some new video to show you from the scene. We're still tracking that small plane crash here at the airport. Crews are still here on the scene, and I'm going to try to zoom in so you can see where the plane crashed into a ditch. Right, and we're here at the First Alert desk with some awesome video. We just got into the newsroom a few minutes ago showing a rocket launch this morning. Take a look and a listen.
That's my child. He's gone.
Linda Bryan holds a picture of her son, all she has left of him now.
I can't articulate how it feels. It's just like somebody took a knife, a dagger, and just ripped my whole entire, not heart, but my soul out.
Doesn't seem real. Really.
My whole inner being is just, I'm just broken.
She says she was woken up to the news that her child was shot.
He was murdered tonight while I was asleep.
And she says she hasn't gotten enough information from authorities.
What happened, you know, how it happened. I go to the emergency room. I'm sitting there. The doctors walk by. They don't say anything. And then he's gone. You know, we talk about Black lives mattering, but everybody's life matters. And now my son is dead.
Neighbors say the police have been called several times to the house for her son. They say less than a year ago he got in a shootout in the street. His mom admits he's made bad decisions, but says he didn't deserve to die.
People make choices, but to be gunned down in the street, shot multiple times.
And her son was named after his father, Lawrence Bryan IV. He had a son who's less than 2 years old, Lawrence Bryan V.
That's just how important family is to us.
Right.
His name could have been Shaquan or Dwan or whatever, but his name was Lawrence. Lawrence Bryan V. Our family, our heritage, our legacy, what we project, it means something.
They hope their son will be remembered for his good qualities.
And he's not a throwaway kid. He had a loving father, a loving mother, sisters, grandparents. It's just, you know, and so I'm not minimizing other people's loss, but I'm telling you, I know that my son was a loved child. He was a good person, a funny person, and would give you the shirt off of his back.
A rally is planned this evening at 6 p.m. at the spot where Lawrence Bryan was killed. Whitney Harris, WTOC News. We're getting an up-close look at this training exercise, so close, in fact, even we have to wear these vests.
It's always fun. It's just, I mean, all that excitement, energy just starts bouncing around. It's just a blast.
And blast is the key word. We can hear and feel the blasts from this vantage point. Nearly 1,000 people taking part today, firing 1,200 rounds of high explosives all at once at the same target.
All at the same time, which is an important capability for our division to be able to do.
In all, they have more than 30 of these howitzers or big military guns firing at the exact same time.
Well, it's exciting from my end because I get to pretty much give the commands down to the gun line and hear everything as it's going on. So it's definitely exciting. It's an adrenaline rush for me.
And this training allows them to test the latest technology to communicate digitally. Some of the devices look like laptops.
It's much more efficient, and it enables us to employ our systems more effectively than if we relied on some of the older voice systems.
This training shows off Fort Stewart's capabilities, and it's an important step to prepare the soldiers for actual combat.
It's good to get out here and train like this, or when we got to go do it for real. I mean, no one's going to freak out or lose their cool. It's just all just ready. We're all just battered down and we're just good to go.
They tell us they'd like to do this type of training at least once a quarter. Whitney Harris, WTOC News. We're going out on the Cessna 172 Skyhawk today. It's a lot smaller than I thought, but that's the point because it can get a lot closer to the water. Barry Sugar just got his pilot's license earlier this month.
Make sure you have your seatbelts on.
Already, he's ready to hit the sky to put his skills to good use.
It's a no-brainer. So if I had the opportunity to help, and I do, so might as well get involved and see what we can do to help him out.
His teacher from Fly Corps Aviation in Savannah says they're happy to provide whatever resources they can.
Well, we're always up and down the coast. We're a family-owned business, looking to help anybody out. I have several kids myself, so if my children were out there lost, I'd want anybody to come in and help.
This Cessna is a 4-seater plane, but it's just me, the pilot, and his friend. It's a smooth flight. We easily make it to about 1,500 feet, and there are only a few clouds in the sky, which makes it easier to see below.
I don't know what the likelihood is. We're looking for a needle in a haystack, but we're going to stay optimistic and we're going to see what we can come up with, and hopefully we find something.
From Savannah along the coast to Tybee Island, out to sea 10 miles, up to Hilton Head, and back to Savannah along the coast.
Basically, a 10-mile square is what we're looking at.
We can see boats, other planes, and even people standing on the beach at Tybee. Shortly into our 1-hour trip, we think we see something, but the pilot says it's a false alarm. We spend the entire time searching the water with no results. And even though we didn't find anything today, the pilot tells me he'll continue to keep an eye out when he's flying in his own free time. Whitney Harris, WTOC News. This is more than just a group of moms coming out here to work out. It's a group of women here to support each other. You may have noticed Forsyth Park taken over by fit moms with strollers. The Stroller Strong moms are working up a sweat, squats, lunges, lifting weights, even running around the park.
We do a lot of hard workouts, but there's also modifications for every level. So people who are pregnant, people who just had their baby, wherever you're at in your fitness journey.
Maureen Smith has been coming for about a year after she had her third child. She's lost 22 pounds, but weight loss wasn't the only goal.
I need to do this. I need girlfriends. I need other mom friends. And so I just started coming to class and I've been hooked ever since.
And sitting in a stroller shouldn't have to be boring for the kids. Things like bubbles keep them entertained too.
The classes are always fun and silly, and we have good personalities of moms in the classes, so it's just a really enjoyable thing to come and do.
Nutritionist Claudia Dean coaches these women.
If you focus on trying to be the healthiest version of yourself, everything else will come around.
Coming to a workout group and knowing that everybody's supporting you and being there for you and you're not going to be judged, there's not going to be drama, I think that's what really sets apart this group.
Many of the women here tell me they've been able to meet their fitness goals and make some new friends along the way. And today's good news, I'm Whitney Harris, WTOC News.